Good morning, beautiful people. It's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. The sun is rising. It is very bright and sparkly today. We had a delayed sunrise where there was cloud cover at the horizon, and so it came up about 30 minutes later, and I got to see it because I slept in. So, how is everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I've got my lovely mandala painting in the background. I've got my cup of cacao. Good stuff. Similar to coffee, but without the caffeinated rush. I don't like the anxiety feeling I get from coffee now, so that's what I drink. But I wanted to get on here and have a conversation with you guys because I've been having a conversation with my daughter, and I feel like it's probably relevant to what some people are going through out there in the collective. And last night she's feeling very alone. We started homeschooling this year, and every friend that she's made moves away. Every friend that she becomes close to ends up, they separate for most of the time moving and going through difficult scenarios on the other kid's end. And so she feels very alone and she feels very isolated, especially now at the homeschool. And so I said to her, you're in this point of a void. You're in this point of stagnation and feeling stuck and feeling very alone and isolated. And I said, God or the universe or whoever you believe in gives us those opportunities to do the biggest and most important work with ourselves, and that is finding ourselves and finding ourselves in here. And once we make this part strong, and once we grow this part of ourselves here, and we find out who we really are, the friends that we've always been wanting and searching for end up showing up because they're attracted to the light that we've created within ourselves. And she's so young and stuck in her 10-year-old life, and she still doesn't see it, but her dad gave her big hugs and snuggled her to sleep last night to help her feel better. And I know that she's going to find her tribe, and I know that the time will come when she finds the people that are her people and that stick around. And I said, I can see the friends coming into your life, and they're the friends that are going to last a lifetime. You just have to be patient. And she screamed back at me, how can you see? I can't see anything. I said, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to see the exciting end result of the journey that you're on, because then it wouldn't be a surprise. And all of these things that I've told her and that I'm telling you guys, all of these things are things that I had to tell myself when we were homeless, living on couches, and when things were really chaotic and painful, or when we didn't have enough money, or we found out we needed to move again. At all of these different stages, being in that void, being isolated and alone, I was able to find myself. And I was able to discover what I truly wanted because I wasn't influenced by anybody else. And I knew that everything was going to work out the way that it's meant to and when it's supposed to. And so for Lily, I hope she is able to hear the words that I spoke to her last night. And she might not be ready to hear them, and that's okay too. But just know that if you're in that void and in that stagnant place, and you're feeling isolated and you're feeling alone and things aren't falling into place the way that you want them to, know that that's time and time that God gave you for preparation and for discovering what you truly do want in this life. And once you figure it out, then the universe opens the doors for you and you get into the vortex, as Abraham Hicks says, and you take the journey. So I'm going to make it short and sweet. With all that said, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope that you keep moving forward through the difficult times. As much as I didn't want to keep moving forward on so many different occasions, I'm really glad I did. And I'm really glad that I ended up where I am today, because I surfed like the most epic surf of my life yesterday. And I scored the most epic wall mural job of my life. And I got to converse with a woman who feels like a friend from several lifetimes ago, who I've watched for a couple of years grow her YouTube channel. And so many really wonderful and amazing things are happening, but we just have to power through that void. And we have to have faith in ourselves, faith in the knowing that everything's going to turn out the way that it's meant to. So, with all that said, so much peace, so much love, and so much namaste for you guys. Hasta luego, my friends. Adios.